Story time. So I'm gonna tell you a little story about how I got shot. So it starts in 2018. Uh, Getting high, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Uh, I was out trying to hit licks, and I hit my boy up. I was like, bro, you got a gun I can use? You got somebody we could rob? Da 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 da. And he's like, yeah, I got somebody we could rob for such and such. And I go and meet up with him. And now, mind you, it's a rainy, dark night. Like, not super rainy, like it just is on the ground and it's sprinkling a little bit. And I go to meet up with him, and he's not answering the phone. So I'm thinking, maybe he chickened out, or maybe he was just playing, whatever. So we finally meet up, and we're walking down the street, and we hit this dark spot. And when we hit the dark spot, he turns to me, he says, have you ever ratted on anybody, bro? I said, bro, come on now, you know I never ratted on nobody. He's like, oh, all right. So mind you, I had two phones. I was selling drugs and doing drugs and everything. I had two phones. One was in my hand, and it was in this hand. The other one was in my pocket. So the one in my pocket rings, and I go to pick it up. Now, when I went to pick it up, he either put the gun through his hoodie, or he pulled it out and put it to my stomach. But when he did, he shot me. Shot me in my stomach, right? I hear a gunshot, I run across the street, and as soon as I'm across the street, I duck behind this car for a second. And I'm like, did he get shot or did I get shot? And so I put my hand up on the hood of the car, and when I put my hand up there, he shoots and hits me right here. It's hard to see when I have the camera like this, but right there on my arm. He shot me right in my arm, right in my wrist. And then that bullet's right there by that 8-ball. I'll show you guys at the end of this video. I'll do a little walkthrough and at it. And then, after that, I realized he was trying to kill me. So I run across the street. He's chasing me. I get to this fence, and when I go to jump over the fence, he shoots and he hits me right here on my arm. He hits me right in my arm, right in my shoulder. And the bullet, as I'm climbing the fence, if I didn't tighten up at the same time, it would have hit here, went straight up, hit me in my neck, and probably out the side of my head. But me tensing up, now the bullet's stuck in my shoulder, and now I'm in a lot of pain all the time. I'd rather have that than be dead. But, so, I get over this fence, and I still hear his feet coming, and if you ever climbed a fence, you know how you just drop down. Like if it's a big wooden fence or something, you just drop straight down. Well, I fell straight down, and I seen his hand come up and put his hand over the fence and finish emptying the clip. Now, it is scary hearing somebody shooting, and especially when you're getting shot. I don't know what's worse is the fact of hearing the clicks of the empty clip, but also the fact that somebody says, fuck, that is your friend and is definitely trying to kill you, and runs away, and you don't know if he has another clip and he's coming back. So what I did was I crawled underneath this car with this brick in my non-shot arm, and I had the phone in my other hand. I don't know how I did it. It might be by the grace of God, but I was on the phone with 911, and then I was talking to them. And also another miracle, I climbed over a fence with barbed wire on it for somehow, I don't know, and didn't get cut, nothing. But then what hurts my heart is the fact that I went to this door, and the next thing I knock on it, and the lady opens the door, looks at me, and I said, hey, I've been shot, can you please call 911? I need help. She looks right at me and closes and locks her door as I'm bleeding out on her porch. So I crawl down her porch, and when I hit the step, or when I hit the curb actually, I passed out. And then next thing you know, all I hear is somebody running up to me, and I can't see who it is. I got blood everywhere, my eyes are closed, and I thought that was it. I thought it was him coming back to kill me, and it turned out to be a long-time officer the very first officer I've ever had an encounter with, really. Her name was Officer Zoric, I'm pretty sure. And she was right there. And when I tell you that some cops in this world have real hearts or real feelings, there are cops out here that have hearts and real feelings. That lady, and a couple other ones that knew me cried when they seen that I was laying there shot on the ground. And I'm a criminal, ex-criminal actually, and that I don't know. That was a lot. That was a life-changing moment right there with me, my relationship with the police and everything else. So yeah, that's the story of me getting shot. Now everything else coming after that, you guys gotta let me know if y'all want to hear the rest of the story. Also, if you don't know and you want to know and you get this far in the video, I could make a video about my mother. My mother is part of the pizza bomber here in Erie, PA. Her name is Jessica Hoopsick. My name is Matthew Hoopsick, by the way. If y'all didn't know that already, I'm pretty sure y'all can do y'all research. I'm not that hard to find. Anyway, yeah, I do a whole bunch of stories. I got plenty of stories. I'm trying to write a book and I'm trying to get like a movie made because I got so many ideas for movies. Netflix or somebody, get with me if you see this one day. Get with me. I got a crazy banger of a movie that ain't nobody ever thought of and ain't nobody ever gonna think of, because I promise you, it'll be fire. Like, comment, and fucking subscribe. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later.